Alright, fuck is going on, guys? It is your boy, Bacolate here, and I know damn well this video is going to get a lot of controversy, but you know, I gotta stress some things off of my chest. Now, to start things off, no, I don't hate gay people, no, I'm not against your beliefs, but when I tell you this story and shit, you might sort of side with me, and I know that you guys are really in denial, and you probably won't side with me because you're going to be, oh my gosh, man, get your sensitive ass out of here then. Now, I'm going to make a few remarks before I even start the story. This LGBTQ plus shit is so flawed. First off, what is the plus? Is that like the premium version of gay? Like, shit just ain't adding up. And like, there's all this backlash between the LGBTQ plus community and Christianity. Like, they talk about equality, yet they're sitting there judging each other over and over again. All these fucking laws that are passed and like this gun violence shit and all this shit is just completely out of whack. I agree with you there. But man, there ain't no 30 plus genders. Like, what is the plus thing a fucking extra battle pass I can grind? Like, I can get if you want to make up a gender because you're not happy with yourself, but you're still what you are. And I get you're in denial, but you really gotta get a fucking grip attachment. And then they're like, we earned our flag. What, did you battle your own fucking mind if you're gay or not? Like, I find that shit highly disrespectful towards the American flag. Those people went out there and fought for this country. The only thing you're fighting is your own fucking mind. And I get, like, if you're getting shitty looks and hate comments out in public, but if you love who you are, just get over it. And I know that's easier said than done, but think about it. With race and all of that shit, like religion, eventually people just gotta get over it. Not saying that it's good for that shit to be happening, but you gotta just be one with yourself. But anyways, I'm gonna get on into the story. That way you guys have some context about how I feel. I have not said anything hateful, maybe the battle pass shit, but that's just for comedy, because that's what I do. Alright, so to kick things off, I use Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, all of that. And, you know, I would always get more, like, conversations and stuff on Tinder. And I eventually matched with this girl named Teresa. Or at least I thought it was a girl, but we're going to get into that, don't worry. So me and this girl, I'm just going to call it matched on Tinder. I know it may be sort of mean, but I'm sorry to say, but that's what I'm going to call it in this video. I'm tired of naming names. And, you know, we sort of vibed, you know. And eventually we were going to hang out. But I don't know, there was something like sort of suspicious. Because she always wanted me to send her like, you know, like provocative pictures, and like, you know, I sort of want some back, you know, if I'm gonna do that, but they would always be like weird angles and shit of their ass. So, you know, I sort of question it, but she, he, it, whatever the fuck, made it seem that everything was gonna be fine when we hung out, and I would see the real deal then. And let me tell you, I saw the real fucking deal. So we decided to meet up around 7. They, it, he, she wanted me to come to their house, so I drove there. And you know, it's sort of like a 30-mile drive. You know, that's not crazy far, especially if you're like down to actually like vibe with someone, you know. I pull up to the house. It's not bad, you know. Like, I'm not gonna judge someone based off their house. I go to knock on the door and there's a fucking Christmas wreath still. It's in the middle of August. Like, what in the fucko? But you know, I let that go. I knock on the door, and when they open the door, I knew I got catfish right away. I was like, what in the non-binary shit is this? It is like 90 pounds heavier than they showed in the photos. It's the same girl, well, but you know, I drove 30 miles anyway, so I just welcome myself in the door past them. I take a look around, and they got fucking tinfoil on the walls. So, you know, I'm to the point where I'm fucking baffled. I turn around, it already has their clothes off. And I see this huge thing in the middle of their legs. I'm like, oh, what in the fucko? What they say next to me had me completely shocked. They said, you're not leaving. Right then and there, I recite a Bible verse. I pray, and I say, dear Lord, I'm sorry for what's about to happen, but I gotta do it. I rub my hands together. I spawn the Ray Gun Mark II, and I fucking blast that thing to the ground, and I run past them, get in my car, and drive home fast as a motherfucker. The moral of the story, why I sort of dislike this community is, you gotta stop catfishing. If you're a transgender or whatever, you gotta be straight up about it, you know what I mean? Like, no hate, but y'all need to get a fucking grip.